What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with a new deep dive, though this is one that's a bit overdue, and I'm very excited as this is a deep dive which will bring together two of my favorite people and friends of the channel. We're talking Michaela and Yvonne. And yeah, Yvonne had made some Sarah McLachlan material available to me a while back, and it was sort of, my memory about this was jogged when Michaela sent me, among other things, a Sarah McLachlan CD, her album, is it Fumbling Toward Ecstasy? Or it's Towards, which as an editor I would say you can cut off the S and it still means the same thing, but yeah, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. And this is, I believe, it says 93 and 94 for the copyright and production, so my estimation is that it was worked on in 93, maybe finally released in 94, or not finally released, but released in 94. Either way, I'm looking forward to this. I know her in the most limited sense, meaning it's a name I've been familiar with through reputation, and there was a FIFA game, I think it was like '07, that there was a Junkie XL remix of one of her tunes, and you know, it was a dance remix, but I remember thinking like, she has a really nice voice. Again, as with so many other artists, it was never a deep dive that I then launched into on my own, but happy to start going through her material now. And the first tune on Fumbling Towards Ecstasy is Possession. Possession speaks to ownership. Obviously that can be different depending on whether you're talking about a sweater or a person or a pet like Luca. And yeah, ultimately ownership is perhaps something that can be not only more figurative and more literal, but it can be, I suppose, more positive or negative. You can, you know, own or possess something that means a lot to you, but you can also take ownership, or you can possess characteristics that are perhaps more problematic. I feel like it's something that could go either more positively or negatively. It's a single word title, and I don't know her songwriting, so not a lot to work with here. Let's find out what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Sarah McLachlan. The tune is Possession, and it's the first track on her, I think, 1994 album, Fumbling Toward Ecstasy. Maybe? Okay.
Listen as the wind blows from across the great divide. Voices trapped in yearning, memories trapped And after I wipe away the tears, just close your
What a fascinating end. Yeah, she has a very beautiful voice in her like normal idiom, but she clearly has a one of those voices that it can sort of lilt or um, sort of fluctuate. Looking forward to hearing more because again, my memory of her singing was more in the like normal range that she sung in this song, but she clearly, there's another level that I'm curious to hear more of. And yeah, it's interesting because I was thinking like after it started, like oh, there was a sort of, like like I've been possessed by a spirit. Like there's a different sense of possession that I wasn't thinking about. I don't really think it was relevant here, but perhaps like the idea of, that passionate moment that she's speaking about. But it sounds more like she wants to like be the significant other to this other person and to manifest that and to find that connection. So it felt possession in a positive sense and in a romantic way, and even in a specifically like physical visceral way, but reflective of perhaps like depth of emotion and feeling. So again, not much basis to work with. I didn't hear all the lines, but again, from what I did hear, it sounded like it was her being very enthusiastic and a very like vivid image. It's like writing like a love scene in a novel. It's like you can do it different ways, but there's if there's a sort of a believability to it, that's not the right word. If there's a like emotional honesty to it, it comes across very vividly. And so I feel like the way she describes that moment, it hits because it feels like the type of thing that people do when they are feeling very passionate about another. So again, an honesty to the first tune I hear by her in any like legitimate respect. Again, I've heard a remix of one of her tunes many years ago. Either way, as Lucas stretches and it's still raining outside, I look forward to more. Shout out to both Yvonne and Michaela and anyone else who ends up taking an interest in the Sarah reactions. She's looking at me with like one eye. Like, are you even awake? Is that like just one eye? I think she is. What a weirdo. Do let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.